Hey, New York, shut the fuck up, New York. Hey, boo yourselves. Boo yourselves, New York. Hey, New York, New York, New York, you're just like Mike Tyson. You were good 20 years ago. Fuck you, New York. Fuck you. Dumbass Democratic City.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Angry American. Listen, Jake Paul just roasted NYC, and you know what? You had it coming. Let's get into it. Let's check this out. Boxing icon Jake Paul just went off at the crowd in NYC. Fuck you, New York. Fuck you, dumbass Democratic City. And you know what? You did have it coming. Because guess what? Look what New York City did. New York City elected Eric Adams in 2022. Another Dem moron. Another Democratic Party moron. After 2 terms of Bill de Blasio, who was a complete disaster, the dude that killed a bunch of old people in nursing homes. Just idiots. And then you voted this idiot in? I think he's right about New York being better 20 years ago. Don't get it twisted. I love me some Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is a badass, and I respect him. He also likes Trump. But the city, you know, forgive me if you're a New Yorker and you didn't vote for this shit. I guess you got to get out. Because this idiot right here, he defunded the police, he defunded the education, he defunded the sanitation department, all to fund his sanctuary city bullshit. The guy's a complete moron, and he's a fucking racist. Period. He's a racist. And I can prove it. Let's see. Here's NYC mayor calling white people crackers.
Let's go ahead and get into this video of Eric Adams using an anti-white racial slur that, in my opinion, probably should lead to his resignation. Take a look.
Every day in the police department, I kicked those crackers' ass, man. I was unbelievable in the police department with 100 black law enforcement. Came a sergeant, a lieutenant, and a captain. You know the story. Some people all of a sudden trying to reinvent me. But the reality is, what I was then is who I am now. I'm
exactly, a racist. And check this one out. This one is a new classic of him calling the migrants excellent swim. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Check this out. It's so good.
Let me just take your imagination for a moment. If we had a migrant and asylum seeker plan that states those jobs that we are in high demand, we could expedite. How do we have a large body of people that are in our city and country that are excellent swimmers, and at the same time we need...
I can't. I'm gonna play the whole, it's almost done. Every time he says that, I just bust out laughing. I mean, this guy is the one that said, we're going to be a sanctuary city. We're going to stay a sanctuary city, while he's defunding everything that the public needs in his city, the education, the sanitation, the popo, all to fund the migrant deal, sanctuary city crap. I'm going to let him finish it. It's too good.
At the same time, we need lifeguards. And at the same time, we need lifeguards.
Oh, come on.
That are excellent swimmers. And at the same time, we need lifeguards.
To him, that makes sense, man. To this warped ass mind on this knucklehead, racist, self-important. He compared himself to Jesus at one point, talking about, I went into the temple and turned over the tables. I mean, this guy is whacked. Let's check out his defunding. Here's his little speech about defunding.
We are delivering our November financial plan update with a balanced budget, just like you and your families must do when you sit down at your kitchen table and pay your bills every month. But while we succeeded, make no mistake, we are not out of the woods. We added billions of dollars to care for the migrants. COVID funding is sunsetting, and we must close a $7 billion budget gap in the coming fiscal year.
He just said we added billions to fund his sanctuary city. And he's going to cut billions to get back to zero, to balance the budget.
That is the reality we are facing. And if circumstances don't change dramatically, city agencies will be forced to reduce city funding spending by 5% 2 more times within the next 6 months. That would mean disruptions to the services we all rely on. We cannot afford to be divided as a city.
So him allowing the invasion of illegal immigrants into your city, New York, means that you won't have enough police, you won't have enough teachers or things for your schools, you won't have trash pickup, all because he will not get rid of the sanctuary city status.
Now to the budget cuts announced today by Mayor Adams.
He says 5% cuts across all agencies are necessary, and that includes sanitation, education, and public safety. Once the cuts are implemented, the NYPD will have the fewest officers it has had since the 90s.
So you see what electing this idiot has done for your city after 2 terms of de Blasio. You guys had it coming. You are a stupid Democratic city. The man wasn't wrong. You guys are idiots. I mean, you're voting for this shit. I feel sorry for the people there that don't want this crap. You're getting outvoted by a bunch of morons. Move out. Get out while you can. Jake Paul, he was not wrong. Jake Paul was right. Jake Paul is a Trump fan. Check this out. He's got a brain in his head. The man has a brain in his head. Unlike the man that you elected to run your city. That's all I got for you. I'm behind Jake Paul 110%. I'm behind Mike Tyson 110%. As far as that fight goes, it's got nothing to do with it. It's got to do with the fact that he called New York a dumbass Democrat city. And the man ain't wrong. What? How's that go? New York is a dumbass Democrat city. Prove me wrong. Down in the comments. Is the angry American saying, be aware of your surroundings at all times, because it's only going to get worse before it gets better. Peace. Peace out.
I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping on my lap.